Step into early 17th century Europe, a continent seized by a crisis of faith and knowledge. The old world, with its certainties passed down from Aristotle and the Church, was crumbling. New scientific discoveries were shattering ancient truths, leaving a void of radical uncertainty. In this intellectual whirlwind lived a young French thinker and mathematician, René Descartes. Deeply troubled by the lack of any solid ground for knowledge, he decided to undertake one of the most audacious projects in the history of thought. He would systematically demolish every belief he held, no matter how cherished, in a relentless quest to find a single, unshakable truth upon which to build a new foundation for understanding. Imagine him by the fireside, his mind a crucible, as the entire library of accepted knowledge from the stars and the heavens to the very ground beneath his feet dissolves into dust, a symbol of his methodical and relentless doubt. Descartes plunged into the abyss of his thought experiment, questioning everything. He could not trust his senses, for they had deceived him before a distant tower that looked round might be square. A stick in water appears bent. He could not trust that he was awake, for the physical world around him might be nothing more than an elaborate and vivid dream. To push his doubt to its absolute limit, he posited the existence of a powerful and malicious demon, a malevolent genius whose sole purpose was to deceive him about everything, from the simplest truths of mathematics to the reality of his own body. But it was here, at the very peak of skepticism, that he found his breakthrough. Even if this demon was deceiving him, there had to be an eye for it to deceive. The very act of doubting, of thinking he was being tricked, was itself proof that a thinking entity, a self, must exist. From the chaos of uncertainty emerged the immortal words, Cogito, Ergo Sum. I think, therefore I am. This single, irrefutable truth became the bedrock, the first solid brick in a universe of dust, from which all other knowledge could be reconstructed. But Descartes' genius was not confined to the realm of pure thought. His quest to find certainty also led him to a revolutionary discovery that would forever bridge two distinct worlds of mathematics. The story, perhaps apocryphal, tells of him lying in bed, watching a fly crawl across the ceiling. He realized he could precisely describe the fly's location at any moment using just two numbers, its distance from two perpendicular walls. This simple observation gave birth to the Cartesian coordinate system, one of the most powerful tools ever conceived. In a flash of insight, Descartes had merged the abstract, symbolic world of algebra with the tangible, spatial world of geometry. Suddenly, algebraic equations could describe geometric shapes, and shapes could be translated into equations. A simple formula could unfurl into a perfect circle on a grid, proving that numbers and forms were not separate domains but two interconnected languages for describing the universe. With these twin pillars, the certainty of the self and the potent unifying power of coordinates, Descartes became the architect of the modern mind. By championing reason as the ultimate arbiter of truth, he broke from tradition and earned his title as the father of modern philosophy, setting the stage for the Age of Enlightenment. His philosophical method taught generations to question authority and build knowledge from the ground up. Simultaneously, his coordinate system became the invisible scaffolding of the modern world. It is the fundamental principle behind engineering blueprints, the physics that sends rockets to the moon, the computer graphics that bring virtual worlds to life, and the GPS in your phone that guides you home. Descartes did more than just think. He gave us a new grammar for reality, a rational language to map both our inner worlds and the outer cosmos, forever changing how we understand our place in the universe.